What's up, guys? Taylor here with Rebel Reactions. Welcome back. We are on the last song for This Place Will Become Your Tomb called Missing Limbs. Haven't heard it. I'm looking forward to hearing it, even though it's been getting kind of sad. But it seems like Vessel's starting to be in a better place. Not a good place, but like Sleep's been up here and Vessel's been down here, relationship wise. Sleep's like above him, can walk away and stuff, and Vessel's like her, lack of better terms, like her little pet who she can like throw around and do whatever and know he's gonna be there. But it seems like he's starting to move up and almost even out with her, but not quite yet. Like he's starting to push back a little, starting to speak up about how he feels instead of pushing it down. So I'm assuming as we go, he'll get closer and closer to her and maybe eventually surpass her and make her regret what she's doing. But we're going to get into this one, dissect it, see how this album ends. This is Missing Limbs. We're going acoustic on this one. Kind of sounds like a red jumpsuit apparatus, kind of. Like those older acoustic songs.
Just to let me know if nowadays the outer realms of heaven don't keep up on the charm offensive anymore, failing to remind you what you're living for.
It's gonna be a sad one.
I'd give anything to borrow your indifference. I'd drink you in to temper your belief in all my promises, to swallow my desire and choke on it. 'Cause it still makes my blood run cold to remember what they did before, the stories that you never told to me.
Who is they?
Oh, but worry not, the blessings rain like battles in the heavens lost. More polite advances won't last for long. The eager apprehension is wearing off.
He's starting to give up, it sounds like.
I'd give anything to balance your conviction with certainty, to fall asleep without you lying next to me.
He just wants to be able to walk away.
Connection with everything, 'cause it still makes my blood run.
This isn't even like a fun song, sad lyrics. This is sad all around.
I did before, the stories that you never told to me, and it still makes my blood run thin to remember what you are to him. And I live
Him?
like I've gotten missing.
Or is that like a past reference, or is there another guy? Oh. Why has it got to be so sad? There's no way we're getting a breakdown here. Why does this sound like Chokehold? Like the start of Chokehold. And then it just cuts off? It just cuts off? I can't imagine this if you heard this music before the next album came out. Obviously, there's a lot of people who were kept up with Sleep Token when they first started coming out. I didn't. I kind of heard them all backwards. I've heard a lot of Take Me Back to Eden. But for it to cut out like that, you guys must have been going insane until Take Me Back to Eden came out. But I'm noticing a pattern. It seems like the the end sound of one album is the beginning sound of the next. Like they're, so I know it's a trilogy, so even the sound sounds like they're all linked to each other. Like they seamlessly lead into each other. But I'm not sure. I'll have to like check that out. But I'm assuming they do because it kind of seems like it. Because I know the beginning of Chokehold kind of has like that. I don't even know how to describe the sound, but the way this song ended, it kind of leads into that one, which I guess kind of makes sense since it's a trilogy. I wonder if Take Me Back to Eden's End goes into Even Arcadia. But that's not part of it. Isn't that like a new chapter kind of thing? So I don't know. But let's get these lyrics. Just let me know if nowadays the outer rounds of heaven don't keep up on the charm offenses anymore, failing to remind you what you're living for. He's pretty much telling her, if our relationship doesn't seem like this perfect heaven, this safe space kind of thing, if being with me doesn't remind you why you're alive, if it's not keeping you from wanting to not be alive kind of thing, if it doesn't make you happy, tell him. So it sounds like he's ready to let her go if it's what she thinks is best for her. And I'd give anything to borrow your indifference. I'd drink you in to temper your belief in all my promises, to swallow my desire and choke on it. So it seems like he's pretty much saying he wishes he was able to treat the situation the same way she is. It's kind of easier for her to leave, walk away, not put so much effort into it, and that's all he really wants is to be able to do that, knowing that that's probably going to be his only choice. It also sounds like he doesn't think she had too much trust in what he would promise to her, and he kind of wishes he could maybe dial it back a little. But obviously, it's probably too late for that. Because it still makes my blood run cold to remember what they did before, the stories that you never told. So at first I thought they was another person, but I think it's different. He's saying it bothers him knowing that, I'm assuming, whoever was before Vessel in Sleep's life, he must know a little bit about what they'd done, and it hurts him to know what they did and that he wasn't there for her, and that he understands there's stuff he probably doesn't even know happened that was probably a lot worse that she's keeping from him, which in Fall for Me and a couple other songs you can tell that she has walls up that he can't get through, and this kind of leans into that there's walls that's up so she doesn't know everything, or he doesn't know everything that's happened to her, so he can't really try to help with some of it. Oh bird, worry not, the blessings rain on the battles in the heaven's arms. I think that's him saying, even in our dark times and our bad times, you need the good times for the bad times. You can't have light without dark. And even when things are really bad, there's going to be these little bursts of good. And just don't worry, it's going to get better kind of thing. And my polite advances won't last for long. The eager apprehension is wearing off. It sounds like he's starting to not be okay with losing her, but realize he'll live. It's going to hurt like hell, but he's realizing if it happens, it happens. He's kind of realizing he doesn't have control over this situation anymore. I'd give anything to balance your conviction with certainty, to fall asleep without you lying next to me, to sever my connection with everything. So he kind of wishes he could show her that she can trust him, but at the same time, he also wants to be okay with not having her there anymore. He wishes he could just cut off and whatever, it's over, see you, bye. But obviously, past songs, he can't do that. He wishes it just didn't hurt. Chorus, he changes it a bit, because it still makes my blood run cold to remember what I did before, the stories that you never told me. It still makes my blood run thin to remember what you are to him, and I live like I've got missing limbs for you. So at the beginning, he says what I did before. So obviously, some of these songs he kind of snapped at her kind of made her feel like a bad person for what she was doing. And it's hurting him to remember that he knows he's made mistakes. It hurts him that he made those mistakes, and he's kind of trying to say sorry here, but also he knows he can't take it back and make it better. And then he's saying, it still makes my blood run thin to remember what you are to him. I don't think him is actually another guy when I'm thinking about it. I think this is Vessel, or the singer behind Vessel, saying, it hurts me to remember what you were when we were good. When I was good, that hurts to think about, that we had that. Now I've changed. He's evolved into this different person, and it hurts him that they can't be okay. And I live like I've got missing limbs for you. So there's missing limb syndrome when you lose a limb. Sometimes you get like excruciating pain, almost like pins and needles, and it kind of feels like it's still there. This is kind of the romantic way of him saying, you're gone, but I still feel you there. I still feel the pain of you not being there. And it's like you're there, and it hurts even more because I know you're not there. So can we be not so sad in Take Me Back to Eden? I know there is some songs that are going to break me in that one, and I'm scared for it, but we got to do it. We got to get through these. We can't start something and not finish. But that was Missing Limbs. Final song on This Place Will Become Your Tomb. That is 2 albums down, 1 to go, and then 1 new one coming out. So the timeline layout for my releases for these reactions are, you got these 3 to finish off this album. We have 4 days left till Even in Arcadia. Next album has 12 songs. Those are going to be split 3 songs a day the next 4 days. At the end of that, Even Arcadia will be out. You will get 1 song a day the day of the release, and I believe it's 8 songs, so 8 days after that. So it's going to slow down a little. You're not going to get these big batches at once. That was just kind of to catch up. But we're going to catch up. We got this. I appreciate you guys stopping by, going on this journey. 24 songs down. Got a few more. See if we can figure out more of the story. If you guys enjoy this, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when more of this comes out. Follow me on Twitch. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you want to join the Lost Souls community, that is on Discord. And you can find all this down in the description. I will see you guys in Take Me Back to Eden. Peace out.